This is basic.
We're told that the graph of exponential f is shown right over here. Which of the following could be f? And we pick one of these answers. So why don't you pause the video and see if you can work it out before we do it together. All right, now let's work through this together.
The graph of the exponential function is shown with the following should be f. Maybe. So it should be 8. Okay. All of them are 8 at 0. Let's plug in the value of 1. It will be the value at 1. At 1, the value should be 6. 8, 1 by 8 power 1, which is 1. Not quite correct. 8, 3 to the power 4, power 1, which is 6. And the number third is correct.
So there's a couple of ways that you can do it. First of all, we see that it is a declining exponential. You get lower and lower, 3/4, you're going to get lower and lower. There's all less than 1. This one we can rule out because if you take 4/3 and you take it to higher and higher exponents, it's actually going to grow. So it's not going to exponentially decline. Now, another thing we can think about is what happens at 0, because frankly, that's just easy to compute. Well, at 0, the term is equal to 1. Will this be easy for us to compute by hand? It does look like it will be. So when x is equal to 1 in this situation, we're going to get, it's going to be equal to 7 times 5/7 plus 1. So this is going to be 5 plus 1, which is going to be equal to 6. So when we have x equals 1, we see that this function does indeed equal 6. So this one is still looking good. Now let's see, when x equals 1 times 3/4 is again going to be equal to 6.
Oh, no.
How did I get that? Well, this is equal to 1 right over here. You're going to have 8 times 3/4, and then 8 divided by 4 is 2 times 3 is 6. So we have two contenders over here. So now let's think about whether we can do another point that can be the tiebreaker, or that can help us to decide between these two right over here. So let's think about what happens as x goes to infinity. As x goes to infinity, this entire term and this entire term will go to 0. It's just going to go smaller and smaller and smaller. And so choice A is going to approach 1 as x gets larger and larger and larger. So choice A would actually look something like this. So we know it's not choice A, and choice C looks right because we see this curve right over here is approaching 0, and this would also approach 0 as x gets larger and larger. So we can feel pretty good about choice C here.
Okay. Let's do this one then. Fx equals 1 to 3 to 1 by 3 to the power x minus 1. The function f is defined by the equation above. Which of the following is the graph of the function y equals minus fx in the xy plane? So when we put x equals 0, we get minus 1. But this graph is passing to the origin. That doesn't seem good.
We're told the function f is defined by the equation.
Wait, what the heck? Oh no, all of them are passing to origin. So that seems good. Let's see. Y equals minus fx. What's the graph of fx? Let's say fx 1 by 2, 3 power 6 minus 1, 1 by 3 to the power 1 minus 1. Let's see what we get. We get minus 2 by 3. So minus 2 by 3 is here, and minus 2 by 3. So since it is minus fx, so it's plus 2 by 3, which is over 2 by 3, 0.667, which is kind of here and here. Not correct over here. What is that? No. Yeah, it is correct. No, it's not correct. It's correct actually, but it is not correct. Yeah. So it is either of these two. But so 0.667, 2 by 3. This doesn't seems our, so the answer should be A.
Equation above right over here. Here, this expression is x becomes f of x. So one easy one would be, well, we could try 0, but we could see every one of these graphs have the point 0, 0. So that won't really help us differentiate between the graphs.
Just and the Desmos. fx equals 1 by 3x minus 1. Okay, let's remove these. And y equals 1 by 3 to the power x minus 1. 1 by 3 to the power x, not this x. 1 by 3 to the power x minus 1. Where's the graph? Huh? Where are we? I need that zoomed in. So that is the graph. So if we do minus of these, what do we get? In this graph, that graph is, and that graph looks like a.
That well.
That
So
must
let's
be
try
correct.
the point power. Well, that is equal to 3, and so 1 minus 3 is equal to negative 2. Now let's see, just by inspection, if we can tell which of these graphs contain these two coordinates. So 1 comma 2 thirds. So 1 comma 2 thirds. That looks about right. So this one is looking pretty good. B, 1 comma 2 thirds. This is definitely larger than 2 thirds, so I would rule that one out. 1 comma 2 thirds. This looks like negative 2 thirds, so I'd rule C out. 1 comma 2 thirds. Definitely nothing right over here, so I'd rule D out. So A is already looking pretty good. But let's just confirm negative 1, negative 2. Negative 1 looks like the point. Negative 2 is there as well. So I'm feeling very good about A. And you can even check negative 1, negative 2. The graph doesn't go through there. Negative 1, negative 2 doesn't go through there. Negative 1, negative 2 does not go through there. So we really like choice A.
That's done. Let's just quickly go through these. Let's see, 3 over 5. Let's just copy this equation, put this in Desmos. Look, we don't have much time for that SAT. Okay, so what's the inverse look like? Minus, so this looks like that, which is seems like this. Yeah, that's the correct answer. Now let's do this question now. Dx is a transformed of fx. The transformation of fx. The graph shows fx as a solid line and gx as a dash line. What is gx in terms of fx? So gx is in terms of fx. So 1 minus 3. It must be fx minus 3. X plus 3. Now fx plus 3 would be over here. Fx minus 3 sounds good. Yeah. Now this is up to the right. Uh, x minus 3 is 1 minus provide of heck do this thing. How the heck is that? Okay. Yay, oh frick. I messed up. I gotta admit that. This is sad. This is so sad. Function f is graph back of x increases by 1, y increases by a factor of 3, which of the following could be f? Uh, no, this is correct. I don't have to say much about that. That was pretty easy to ft equals 101. The following is an equivalent form of the function f in which its exponent is d. Let's see, exponent is d. 1.1 to the power 3 is 1 power 3 is 1.331 power t, which is this. That seems very correct. I didn't level up to masters. Like, what is this proficient? Anyways, keep practicing. You got this.